Is this a concert chart or
This is all transposed.
Okay.
So on this tune, this is another tune where I don't do the head again. And I might change that by the time we get to June, but 12th. But for now, I'll leave it the way I used to play it. First day, it's just piano and trumpet.
Okay.
Second day, you guys come in, and it's not written, but those parts are supposed to be more like, not a hard tongue on it. It's just yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
kind of like the
New Orleans Suite.
yeah. Or you know, like on that Coleman Hawkins record when they play behind him with Duke Ellington, it's real soft. And,
Gotcha.
at B, Kelly still has a trumpet lead, and I've even written crescendos, so just follow those. Man, those chord changes are so small.
Can I have the key? They're on the target.
Tom take off? Did Tom take off?
No, he's got one more tune. So when Kelly gets to a figure, he goes ba ba da wee, ba ba da wee. That's where you guys are crescendoing, and it's everything's high and loud and everything. And Tim, you can do a lot more simple work in there. Otherwise, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's this little 3-bar interlude between at C. It's just a 1/4. Man, I'm stuck on that E flat, A flat. It's got to stop. It just goes E flat, A flat, E flat, A flat. We're into the blues in E flat. And Scotty, when you cue the coda, it's just E, that last 5 bars. And CT, I think you say, ba-da. Oh yeah, Kelly's ba-da, boo-boo-dee, ba-da, boo-boo-dee. Just over those. And then that's it.
Second time at A.
Bass and drums are in, yeah. And it's a walking ballad, so not real slow. This one tends to drag. We had trouble in the past with it dragging. And it sounds really lugubrious.
Lugubrious?
Great word.
Yes. It's a Phil Schaff word.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, so
I love the tone right there. That's good. That makes sense.
so about here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, totally.
Second time.
Oh, yeah.
And we can open it. It doesn't have to be just Scotty.
Oh.
It can be opened up.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
Because that way you
Sounds
could
good.
play for as long as you want to play, and we still keep the tune.
Can we just try the B section?
I'd like to play the whole thing again, actually.
Sure. And probably, I counted it off a little bit faster than probably would do it. I don't know though.
That's a good tempo.
Yeah.
The second measure of B, is there anything really happening from the melody standpoint? Because we all have rests in that measure.
Second measure of B?
There's really nothing going on, so.
Oh, something got deleted. I had a little figure for you to play. Going to beat that you can into that phrase.
Yeah.
So you can improvise something going into that if you want.
Just come from this song.
I mean, if you want to put the figure in there, it just seemed like there was so big.
There is a big
the chords
hole.
kept coming off the bottom of that, so don't.
Well, and what,
Something you
the chord changes.
Let me make sure that, yeah.
It goes to a D flat.
It came off like a couple times.
I guess I got it as a major.
Also, could you put the changes on top of my part?
Absolutely.
Great.
Wearing away at the glue or something, but then he kind of wrapped it up.
So that second measure of B, it's a D flat major 7. Kind of a sharp 4, 5.
Because if you, I mean, you could just put the changes here and then put some slashes for that measure, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to do that for you.
So you